So, welcome to the course. This course is going to be called Success Made Simple. My name is Lenny Richardson, owner of Productivity Accelerator, a company that helps young, busy professionals get more done in less time. And what I want to do in this course is something maybe a bit different than what you've seen in other courses, especially other courses based on productivity. A lot of courses, people kind of give you the ideal routines, the tactics, the hacks in order for you to become more productive every single day and to have more effective time management. Personally, while I think that's fantastic, and we've done courses like that, you can check out productivityaccelerator.org if you want to check out some of those courses. There's something that I want to do in this particular course. And what that is I want to kind of, dive deep into what creates success and what prevents success. And the reason why this course came to mind is because over the course of, let's say, about 10 years or so, I've been working with over thousands of individuals, a bunch of different people who want to become successful. And through interviewing people, through clients, through my own personal research, through podcast interviews that I've personally performed and conducted, I've kind of noticed trends. And I've been able to spot sort of, traits or habits that people go through when they want to be successful, when they're becoming successful, and the traits and habits that people do that disqualify them from success. And the reason why I say disqualify specifically is because those people can be successful if they just shift their mindset or shift their habits or shift their behaviors, but they disqualify themselves for a bunch of reasons that I'm going to get into throughout the different modules of this course. So I just want to share that with you and kind of make a course about that. Again, the reason why I want to make this is because for a lot of people, they want to become successful, but they disqualify themselves from success by sort of conducting certain behaviors or engaging in certain mindsets that'll just prevent them from being successful no matter what they do. Like no matter how many hacks, no matter how many tactics or strategies, or no matter how many YouTube videos you watch or books you consume or read on the topic of productivity and time management, if you don't have a certain mindset toward productivity, if you don't already embody certain behaviors, it will be impossible to become successful. Does that make sense? So again, I want to kind of share a few things that people don't really talk about that much throughout the course of this course. And hopefully by the end of this, you'll be able to kind of spot these things in yourself, the things you do well and the things you don't do well, and use these lessons in order to achieve whatever level of success that you desire. Does that make sense? So with that being said, let's jump into it. And I want to, for the sake of this video, we'll call this the intro video. I want to kind of just write out what to expect as far as the different traits that people who are successful have. And these same traits, when people don't have them, they disqualify people from success. Does that make sense? So the very first thing is, and I'm using a whiteboard here, so bear with me on my handwriting. Number one is vision. And I'm going to put them all up in this module just so you have an idea of what to expect. I'm going to go through each of these in its own separate module over the duration of this course. So don't think about it too much. This is me just kind of giving you a general overview of what to expect. So like I said, the first thing that people who are successful or who are on the path to success have is a vision. If you don't have a vision, you are disqualifying yourself from success. Second thing, they understand the cost of, and I'm going to call this unsuccess. They understand the cost of unsuccess. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. There we go. Number three, they understand the value of their time. Number four, they have a very powerful identity. And this one, when we get to it, this is going to be a big one. This is one of the ones that stop people hard. You can have these three, but from what I've seen with a lot of people that become successful and with the people that don't become successful, One of the biggest things that stops them is this right here. They just lack identity. And I'm going to go deep into what identity is, how to cultivate identity within yourself, and how to manipulate yourself so that way you can become successful. Third thing, let me see if I can just pull this. Oh no. There we go. Fifth thing, I think I just said third. Fifth thing, they understand the three, we'll call them secrets to success. Now, I put secrets in quotation marks because, to be honest, they're not really a big secret. These things are documented, but the problem is that these things aren't talked about enough, and people's idea of what success is never lines up with these three things. And I'm going to spoil what these three secrets are right here, right now. So secret number one is grit. Secret number two is consistency. Secret number three is iteration. You got to have all three of these things if you want to achieve success. And all people who have achieved success, no matter what the field is, no matter what the goal is, no matter what they're trying to accomplish, they've done all three of these things, whether they know it or not. This is an I for iteration. Number six, and this is the final thing, they understand 3P method. Now, the 3P method, and each of these I'll get into, like I said, in future modules, but 3P method is something that is coined by Productivity Accelerator. It's a system that we use to achieve success. However, the core attributes of the 3P method have been practiced by all successful people since the dawn of time, since Alexander the Great. So, and again, I'm going to spoil what these three P's stand for. So, the first P, prioritize. Second P, plan. And the third P is produce. All right. So these are kind of the core things you need if you want to become successful. And like I said, we're going to go deeper as we get throughout the duration of this course. I'm going to break down what a vision is, how to achieve a vision, how to find your vision, what the cost of unsuccess, first of all, means, and how you can apply it to your own life, what the value of your personal time is, and how to evaluate it. Super important stuff. What identity is, how to cultivate it, how to use it to your advantage, how to manipulate yourself into achieving an identity that leads you to your desired outcome. 3 secrets of success. I'm going to break down what these 3 things are: grit, consistency, and iteration. And then finally, the 3P method, sort of a system coined by Productivity Accelerator, but I'm going to go deep into what it means to use it functionally, what it means to prioritize things, what it means to plan things effectively, what it means to produce something that is important, something that matters. Make sense? So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this kind of introduction to the course on success made simple. I'll see you in the next module. Peace.